Hello Capricorn and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your fortune reading for November 2025 for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Capricorn, let's see what we have for you for the month of November. Fortunes. How divine timing and orchestration is at play in your life can be good luck, good fortune, but in any life area. Oh, I'll put the cards down first. Let's see what we have for you. Let's pull a tea leaf message. Message for Capricorn. Okay, we've got two. One more, thank you. Thank you. And let's see what we have for Capricorn. Okay. We have the chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment. Looks like the Ace of Cups. Self-love as well. It's that cup being full with this card. Your cup feeling full, overflowing. With the tea leaf messages, we have weeping willow, family sorrow. We have elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And we have the world, number 36. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So the world in this deck is all about expansion, opening up your world. All right, Capricorn, those are your initial messages. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? Overarching energy first, as we always do. Fortunes for Capricorn, thank you. We have the Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the World, the Devil, which is the card of Capricorn in the Major Arcana. Quite a powerful sign for it to appear in your reading. However, it still reflects the energies of the devil, but generally Capricorns understand how to dance with the devil and win. We have the Two of Cups. With that, we have another two, the Two of Wands. I've got three twos in this reading? Yeah. Decisions. You know, we've got the cups, we've got the wands, we've got the air energy. The one thing that we haven't got is the groundedness, which is the earth energy, which is your element, the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Two of Swords. And I've got another two, the Two of Cups. Six of Cups. One more card with that one. We have the Chariot, yeah. So, Capricorn, the energy of the Knight of Swords and the World. This can be a conversation about endings, or a conversation about stepping through and stepping up to a new phase of your life, moving to the next level. It feels here that there is some conversation or communication going on. It might well be in terms of where the journey is leading. It can be to do with a relationship. If someone is returning back into your life in some way, it can represent an opportunity to draw a line under whatever's happened before and start over. So let's see what we have. Let's get more information on that world. We have the Four of Swords, yeah, taking a step back to think about this. Yeah, this is where I think that this is that scenario of someone potentially trying to rush you or making you do something against your will in some way. Again, we have the Devil energy here, which can be very tempting. So this can be within a relationship itself. I do, however, like seeing the Two of Swords, because this is somebody who either isn't ready to make a decision, you need more information, or you know that something needs to be faced and addressed. It's about, sometimes making a difficult choice, a difficult decision. I think that somebody is wanting to rush you forward in some way here, Capricorn, but with this kind of energy, with the Two of Swords, you're not ready. You're not going to be rushed either. This is a still energy. The card supporting that, the Two of Cups, is my bond between two people. It's people who, with the Six of Cups, it's someone who you have history with, nostalgia with, memories with. You could look at that in terms of romance, family, long-term friendships. The Chariot is all about overcoming obstacles and charging ahead to wherever you want to get to here. This is a scenario here where someone is really, 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 really wanting to move forward on something here. It's either move forward with you in the relationship. For a lot of you, this feels like it could well be within a current relationship, moving things to the next level. And again, you might not be ready. For others of you, it could well be to do with other areas of life. Someone wants to rush forward with something in other areas of life, and you don't feel ready to, is what I'm seeing for you. You need to take a step back and think about this. It can be, can we overcome the issues between us and just move on from them? But again, you might not be ready. If this is to do with drawing a line in the sand and stepping through to a new phase of your life, it might well be that you're at that point where you're thinking, do I end this? Or can we draw a line under this situation and step through to a brand new beginning? Because it feels like what's linked with this is the Devil energy. Now, the Devil can be to do with things that are very tempting, can be a person, can be the soul connection here. So again, if you've been with someone a significant amount of time, but there's something to overcome, and you're at that point where you're deciding, do I end this, or can we just draw a line into this situation and step through to a brand new phase of your life? That's the thing that you want to think about with the Four of Cups. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'm thinking about this. Heart and mind, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. I'm not rushing into this. The Devil is something that is your major arcana. You understand how to use this energy to your advantage. You understand how to see the Devil for what it is. So this can be somebody who is, it can be physical desire, passion, but not knowing it's not for your highest good. It can be somebody who has addictions, vices of some kind, again, with a promise to overcome them and start anew with you, if that's the case. And again, you have to think whether you want to do that or not. Controlling behavior, manipulative behavior, jealous behavior, obsessive behavior. I mean, it's a behavioral pattern, the Devil energy as well. This is, I'm not so fast. I'm not rushing forward so fast. I'm not going to be rushed, is the fundamental energy here. But the Devil can be other areas of life. This could well be to do with somebody who might be very keen on moving forward on something that you don't want to. So it could involve money or spending money or investing money in some way. Again, with the Seven of Pentacles, it can have a money flavour. It's not limited to that. But it can have a money flavour, the Seven of Pentacles, in terms of whether you want to rush forward on something that the other person wants to or not. Whether you think that's a wise choice or wise decision. Whether you want to gather the facts first and be fully informed before you're ready to make some decision either way. I mean, you know, this can also be somebody, if it's to do with money or spending money or asking for money from you in some way, it might well also be that you have warning signs here to do with a relationship, in terms of, you know, behavioural patterns in why they want money and what they want to do with money and, you know, whether this is something that you want to do or not. So it's about trusting your intuition here, is what I'm seeing for you. Because it feels someone really wants to move forward, but you don't want to. You're not ready to. And I think you have your reasons. The Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is about looking at the facts, looking at your option, looking at your money, looking at your savings, look at your investments. Looking at the situation as well in terms of what something might cost and deciding whether it's worth it or not to invest in something, purchase something, do the thing that the other person wants to do. Two of Cups, like I said, my bond between two people. But this will be something that you both have to decide likely, and there's a reason why you're stuck. It might well be that to move forward on something, it might cost something. It might be a fool's errand. You might think it as that, a waste of money in some way or no guarantee or high risk. And it's not something that you're prepared to do either. So this just feels that sense here, Capricorn, of some being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision. Some of you, it could be money areas. Because it can sometimes represent moving forward, in spite of your better judgment, these kind of energies, and that's something that you're not prepared to do. I think you're going to make a decision either way, whether you say yes or no to this, is what I'm seeing for you. And it will be the same in terms of the relationship itself, what you've put time and energy into. Do I see this as my long-term person? Do I believe what they say? Or is it time to end this? Considering what you've put time and energy into, the value of it, and do you see this as your long-term person, or do you see it worthwhile to continue investing your time and energy into this relationship or not? Or do you want to step into the unknown? I mean, this just feels that sense here that you are really thinking about what's being asked of you here with this Devil energy. Four of Cups, someone reaching out, offering you something or asking something of you, but you're not sure whether you want to. There's a lot of caution in this reading. It's interesting that that club came out, because this is like someone asking you to do something that you really don't feel I'm ready to. And I think that you might be, again, the elephant, wiser through experience. That might be also making you more cautious, either with the relationship itself or money areas, in whether you do the thing that the other person wants you to do or not. I mean, I feel that there's reasons why you're stuck here, Capricorn, and you need to understand why. And you need to be comfortable with it. If you're not prepared to move forward on something, then the kind of energy here is don't. Some of you might need to think about things a little bit longer. Again, for others of you, it might well be you're coming to you need to have time and space to come to some decision in terms of whether to end a relationship or not. Or whether you can draw a line, across a chapter and start anew with this person and wipe the slate clean. Is what I see for you. Interesting reading. You're being heavily guided in this reading through your instinct and your intuition, and you're being told to really listen. Is what I'm seeing for you. Really think about what's asked of you and be true to yourself in deciding how you want to move forward, because you're being powerfully guided through your intuition. And that's again how Spirit is helping you this month. It's what rejuvenation and fulfillment looks like to you, whether it's with this person in the relationship or not. And for others of you, it can represent, do I want to take the risk in terms of finances or not? And I think there's a reason why you're stuck. Because even the Two of Wands is somebody who stands on what's familiar. And they have a kind of fortress around them. You can see the kind of natural barrier of the walls of the fortress, and beyond them is the unknown. So this is the scenario that you face. It's a scenario where you have to make some kind of choice, and it's whether you want to take that risk or not. Whether you want to, either way, there is a feeling here, Capricorn, in terms of needing to make some choice and decision in terms of whether you want to do that thing or not. We have serenity. I like this energy with this reading. This is your message from Spirit. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. We have relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. I think that for a lot of you here, you might be wiser through past experiences as well, and or through the experience that you've had with this person, and even their traits, their behavioral patterns, and understanding that. With their kind of like family sorrow as well, if this was to do with, again, even if you inherited some money in some way, and one person is wanting to rush ahead and spend it in some way, the same thing would apply in terms of, I'm not ready to do that, because again, you might be wiser through experience. Either way, I think that you're stuck for a reason, is what I'm seeing for you. And it's about figuring out how you truly want to move forward and giving yourself time and space before taking action is what I see for you. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the month of November 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.